Hey guys, welcome to Ellie's channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, please go ahead and subscribe and give us a thumbs up. So today I decided to do a video on what we did in a day. So that's what our typical day would look like, give or take a few more crafts, or depending on the weather, whether we do more TV time or less. Today is probably going to be a rainy day, so we'll have a little bit more of that down, watch movie time. If it doesn't clear up, I don't know. Louisiana weather is crazy, so we shall see. Stick around. I step away for 2 seconds and we got watermelon monsters. Alex is a watermelon monster. Yep, you don't have a drip by you. Alex, is that watermelon good, buddy? Oh yeah? I can't believe that's the second watermelon y'all have eaten since this morning. Is it that good, really? I have to try it. I think that's the last one. I'll let you guys finish whatever you want, and if there's any left over, I'll have some myself. Bravo, Alex. The weather wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. It was a little bit cloudy outside, but that didn't really bother the boys. Braden wanted to make a little box for all the bracelet him and Alex have been making lately out of rubber bands. So after a little while, Alex got really enthusiastic about it and wanted to help out and make his own box. But Braden has been using tools since he has been a baby, pretty much. Has always been around Roddy whenever he used them, so we feel pretty okay and confident around him whenever he's using them. We do have one rule though. He has to use whatever tool that he needs in front of us or ask for permission or to be watched. But for, hammering things or like doing simple tasks, he's allowed to do any of that on his own as long as he can't hurt himself. Lately, he has been really into making things out of wood. He just recently started building a tree house and had built a bench around it, so this was a really fun project for him to start on. And Alex at this point was like, okay, I've had enough of this. I want to make my own box too. And he started sawing a piece of wood. All that wood was found somewhere in the garage, so it wasn't the perfect pieces, so they had to cut it and make it fit into the box sizes that they wanted to, which was oh so fun for them because it would have been so much easier if it was already done and pre-made, but they actually got to experience the fact of making it all from scratch. I think that made them really proud of their accomplishment at the end once it was all done and put together. So we have 4 sides up for Braden, and Alex is still going on his first piece. Braden was trying to do little tricks with his hammer. Thought he was really cool. While Alex is still in the background trying to get the right pieces together and trying to get everything as fast as Braden. At this point, it had been a race, not realizing that it would take him as long as it has. Finally, at the end, they waited for one another and decided to stain them together, make them the same color, even though they all came out different. We found latches that we could use to sand them down and then painted them over one more time. Both of them were really happy of making their little boxes for today and have kept most of their things, not only the rubber bands. Your box, Brayden. Did you put some burn marks on it too? You did? That's awesome. I think it's very creative. Can I see inside of it? It's okay. I think the wood is perfect. I think that makes it more unique. You don't have to have perfect wood to have a perfect box. I think you built it really well. The hinge, it's beautiful. That happens. After making the boxes, Brayden wanted to go in and have a little bit of downtime and read some books, while Alex and I went outside and goofed around with handstands. He fell and hurt his head, so he wanted to go inside and try doing handstands, headstands, straddle handstands, headstands, and everything else in between that. And he was trying so hard, bless his heart, but he fell so many times and kept on getting discouraged. So finally he came up with an idea of his own, trying to jump and do a little exercise where it would be easier, and he fell down. It was okay. There was absolutely nothing wrong with him, and he just went back and kept on going. After lunch, Brayden was still reading, and Alex and I just sat outside and enjoyed each other's company. He's such a love bug and wants all the kisses and the hugs in the world, and he was trying to give me kisses because his mouth was still very, very dirty from the smoothie he had eaten, and was trying to get me dirty as well, but I don't think I was having it. But it was still very cute, and he's very cuddly, so I didn't mind much. Brayden was on a second book, and we left him alone so that way he's reading peace and quiet. And Alex and I went upstairs and did some arts and crafts for a little bit. Then Roddy joined us after he was done with his work and played with him for a little bit. And right around this time, Brayden was probably reading for about 2-3 hours and came out the house and wanted to see what Alex was giggling about, and tried to do the same thing to Roddy's head and pop eggs and make funny noises and just enjoyed each other's company. I was trying to get a workout in, and Alex was racing his cars and building different things out of Legos, after which he went downstairs and looked through a few books. By the end of the evening, Roddy was trying to buff out the car and desperately needed it. Alex wanted to help him. They got him these kids' gloves that actually don't fit him well at all, but he wanted to help Roddy buff while he was doing it himself and wanted to do everything independently. Did not need any help or want any help. At the end of it, he kind of got upset because Roddy was still buffing, but he was getting tired. It was almost time for us to go to bed, so that was quite understandable. You're such a big helper, Alex. While Mr. Alex is getting all of the books for me to read before bedtime. I'm not quite sure if you're gonna have all that time, buddy. What you doing? It's a lot of books. Nothing, I was talking to your brother, baby. He's getting all kinds of books for me to read before bedtime.
Hey Milton, said Paul, what is your thing? Is it tiddlywinks or hopscotch or Captain Brother Bear forgot about being happy that he was in the wrong teams. He stepped up for the new brother. Isn't that what we do for Christmas? We always visit him as Too tall, he said. Why don't you leave him alone? He's not bothering me. His elder brother last year, and you went ahead, and you stood up to the bully, the bullying brother. Remember? Wait. And that's what he did last year. You talk, he said. Why don't you let him alone? He's not bothering me. So la-da-da-da-da, said she told. Let's go start sticking up for massive Milton.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do that now. Give us a thumbs up and please let me know, what do you guys do? Give me some inspiration, because every once in a while, you know, our old things get old and the boys would like to try something new. So keep me posted on your daily routine whenever you guys have the weekends off or just are done homeschooling for today. Bye!